Alright, my captains, so today we are going to talk about Herrscher Elysia's bridge voice lines, and we will see how they are. But before we start, if you are new here and you want to stay updated with everything new about Honkai Impact 3rd, make sure to subscribe my channel and turn on the notification bell beside it. And if you enjoy the video, make sure to hit that like button. Now, without any further ado, let's just get started. So, as you can see here, we have actually two types of voice lines. The first one is for other characters or other Valkyries, and the second one is for Captain. So the first one, we will start with the other characters first, and basically, as you can see, the first one is May is now a girl as perfect as I am. She must be capable of doing anything now. So this is referencing actually the development or the character development of May throughout the story of the Elysian realm. She did indeed change a lot, and Elysia did actually make her much better than what she was. And as you can see, she is saying that May is now actually much better than what she was when she first came to the Elysian realm. Now the second one is, see, I've told you Kalpas is gentle. Now you can understand, don't you? So what she is referencing here is the fact that Kalpas literally sacrificed himself just to prove that Sakura isn't actually the person who was killing the flame chasers, and she isn't the traitor between them, and that's why she is saying that now we understand that he is actually gentle. So this is what she is referencing here. Now the next one is, want to hear some sweet stories? For example, the youthful days of Kosma and Dystopia. I think that this is referring actually or referencing to the memory that Griseo had, where basically Kosma falls on the ground, I believe, and everybody, including Dystopia, started laughing on him. If I am not mistaken, this is what this is actually referring to. Otherwise, it could be referring to other stories as well that we didn't actually hear about in the Elysian realm. The next one is Maytime Halt for this moment. Isn't Eden's song beautiful? It sings of our hearts. Now we know that Eden is actually a singer, and she was one of the idols of her timeline. Many people were actually loving her and loving her singing. And basically, we know that there is a very powerful relationship between Eden and Elysia, to the point where Eden literally sacrificed herself to actually recreate Elysia. So we can see that they love each other a lot, and that's why she like actually her singing even more than any other person. The next one is, stories will eventually come to an end, but the memories and emotions it leaves will last forever, isn't it? Now, this is referring most likely to the story of flame chasers as whole, and basically the fact that even though they did end for a long time ago, they still have an impact on other people, they still have emotions, and they still actually change other people's life. One of the examples is basically May. Now the next one is, there are so many Herrschers here who are like me. I succeeded, didn't I? Reference Elysia's decision to stand as a Herrscher and hopefully lights a new path, a chance for any future Herrscher to have a choice to stand with humanity. Now, as we know, Elysia was actually the very first Herrscher, not only as Herrscher, but also as the very first Herrscher who stand against the will of Honkai, and instead of destroying humanity, she actually tried to protect humanity. Now, obviously, humanity in the previous era was just so afraid of Herrschers that even if Herrschers actually helped them, they still ended up killing them, killing the Herrschers, and that's just insane. But you can understand them, because basically Herrschers destroyed, literally eradicated humanity at that time, and therefore they were afraid of every single Herrscher, no matter whether it was actually a good one or a bad one. So you can understand them, but yeah, basically, they ended up killing even Elysia as well. Now, she is referencing here actually the fact that we have now May, we have Kiana, we have other Herrschers, Bronya, who are Herrschers and still stood against the will of Honkai and actually helped humanity instead of destroying it. So she is saying that she did succeed, and I believe that this is actually not for her exactly, but it is for us to show us that they do actually care about Elysia, and they do care about the fact that we want her to be happy, and they gave her the happy end that we want actually for her, which is understanding that she did succeed at her mission, which is basically giving hope to other Herrschers to be able to stand against the will of Honkai and help humanity. So this is actually the absolute best voice line she has, in my opinion, because it proves that she know now that she did succeed at her mission, and that is actually the best thing you can give a character or a person or anything before they die. If you actually tell them that they did succeed at what they lived for, that is actually pretty much fulfilling enough to make them happy, even if they die at the end of the day. So yeah, basically, I really love this voice line, and I believe that it is the absolute best voice line that she have actually between all of the others. Now, all of the others are absolutely phenomenal as well, but this one proves that she understands now that she did succeed at her mission, and that is actually just exactly what we wanted her to know. Now, the captain ones, are my eyes pretty? Pretty. These are not contact lenses. It's a pretty girl's magic. Yeah, it is going to actually focus on her beauty because you know her. She is beautiful and she loves herself so much and she loves everyone else as well so much. So basically, she is going to focus on her beauty and on the fact that basically the captain as well is focusing on her beauty. Because whenever the captain see her, he can't focus on anything else, right? I can do some mind reading like Aponia, such as you are thinking of me right now, right? Well, she is right. Whenever you see her in front of you, you aren't going to think about anything other than her actually. The next one is you have learned about my past. So in exchange I want to witness your future. That is actually a pretty beautiful one as well. You learned my past, and therefore I want to stay with you in your future and witness your future. So that would be actually the exchange for learning about my past. That is actually a pretty beautiful one, to be honest. Tragedy isn't the goal, but the beginning of hope. You will believe in that, won't you? Well, after seeing what happened in the Elysian realm, yes, I would actually believe in that, because of the fact that although it started with a tragedy of everybody being killed, at the end of the day, it was actually the beginning of the hope, which is basically seeing the Herrscher Elysia finally returning to the Elysia realm. So basically, we will see also what will happen after that, because we still don't know what will happen after Herrscher of Human Ego Elysia basically come. It could be basically the return of the flame chasers as well, since they did sacrifice themselves so that they can recreate Herrscher of a Human Elysia, and basically after that, maybe Herrscher of Human Elysia would be able to return or to restore the data that was lost in the Elysian realm, and basically restore all of the flame chasers. We will see. She might be actually referencing something like that as well, because we still don't know, even on the Chinese server, whether this is what will happen actually after the animated short video. The next one is there is so much I want to tell you. Let's just stay like this, okay? She is referencing most likely how much she liked humanity and basically all of the stories that she went through in during her past. Not only what she told us, but also much more than that she didn't tell us until now. The next one is don't move. Let me borrow your eyes as my mirror. Jiggle. Feeling nostalgic. Reference Miss Pink Elf bridge voice line. So she is sharing this voice line between her and her normal Valkyrie as well, which is a beautiful addition actually to her, to be honest. And it is nostalgic for sure. The next one and the last one is oh, Jiggle. Just now you have been eyeing me, haven't you? When you pick clothing for me, would you imagine me wearing them? This is a pretty beautiful one, to be honest. All of her voice lines are just so beautiful and so cool, to be honest. Like seriously, they went all out on her voice lines, and I really like them. And yes, Miss Pink Elf, yes, my Herrscher, I am going to imagine you for sure wearing them when I pick them for you. This is 100% for sure. So yeah, basically, as you can see, I love all of her harsher voice lines actually. Let me know your opinion about them in the comments section below. And yeah, basically with that being said, that was everything for today. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so that they can enjoy it too. And if you got any useful information from this video, or if you enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe my channel and turn on the notification bell beside it so that you stay notified with everything new about Honkai Impact 3rd. And with that being said, see you as always in the next video of Honkai Impact.